I'm just gonna make some, Jacob wants kimchi fried rice. I'm gonna kind of go over like what I put in mine. Is just kind of my mom's recipe.
Hey everybody.
He wants it. This is the kimchi right here. And then I'm gonna show you how we measure out. I taught my boys how to measure out their rice. Jacob knows how to make rice, right, Jacob?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna make like 5 cups. We just had to get a new rice cooker because our rice cooker died. So, all right, so I buy a big bag of rice and I just keep it in this container just to keep it fresh. Just make sure I keep the lid on there. So that's all the rice right there. So Korean tradition, different ways for different people. So my mom usually cooks rice every day. We have rice every day in our rice cooker. So what they usually do is just rinse it out until it is not cloudy. Oh, it's too hot. All right. So you want it, that's cloudy right now, so we want to keep rinsing it. You're going to keep swishing it. I guess I never asked her why she did that, why she always would like swish it around and clean it. But I just do it exactly how she showed me. So now that is good. I'll rinse it one more time. So the regular way of doing water for the rice is you measure, do as many cups of rice and water. But the Asian way, it's different. I saw Joy Coy joke around how he does the knuckle method. I do my hand method. So I kind of get my rice flat. I taught my boys this too. So I get my rice flat and I put my hand flat down on it. And I make sure it goes up to about right here on my wrist. I tell my boys that too. And then once it gets to that point, you want to do just a little extra. And it comes out perfect every time. I found out with these rice cookers that you have to make sure you dry the bottom of them. Otherwise, it burns it out. We've gone through like 3 rice cookers in 1 year. I couldn't figure out why it was like doing that, but it was. So I'll kind of show you my rice cooker. It's brand new. It's right there. So we loved having a rice cooker here. We just put the lid on. I push cook. Well, I guess I should plug it in. All right. Push cook is cooking about 20 minutes ago, keep warm. And now what I'm gonna do is get the kimchi all cut up and put in a bowl. Kimchi, some people like kimchi and some people don't like kimchi. Our family loves kimchi. Only a few of them do not love kimchi, but I love kimchi, they love kimchi. You can use gloves or you can use your hands. My hands are clean, but I'll wash them right here. It's very strong, very strong. This is what I usually get from the Korean store. I don't like to buy it from the grocery stores. I buy it from the Korean store. I just bought this knife. So we'll scoop it out. I just need enough to make a flavor on it. So here it is. It actually makes my mouth water. Makes my husband's mouth water too when he smells it. You can make fresh kimchi. This has probably been fermenting, I don't know, a couple months at least. My mom used to have it in Utah when we were stationed at Hill Air Force Base. Some of our friends know that. She used to take the kimchi, make the fresh kimchi, and because it was so cold over there, she would put it in like jars and dig up the ground and bury it. And all our friends knew that. So I'm just cutting this up. And this is going to be for his kimchi fried rice. Jacob never liked kimchi, and he ate it one time when we went to the Korean restaurant, and now he loves it. So that's probably a little bit more. I'll show you guys. I'm telling you, when you have friends over or something, they'll know that you've been messing with kimchi, because it's about like fish. It smells up the whole house. Okay, so about like that is what I'm going to do for that. Let me pause it. I'm going to rinse everything off, okay? Welcome back. All right, so I just thought I'd do a video about some food. Tonight I'm going to make some Korean meat. I can use this. This is the cheater way, is this, to use this Korean barbecue. I use a little bit of it, but I usually use other stuff to get it. This one's a little bit sweet. My mom showed me how to make this. I change it up every time. I never measure, ever. So I try to change it up a little bit. So I just get some like really thin steaks. We used to be able to have it cut in the meat department, but now it's like a little hard. So I just try to get it as fine as I can get it. You can wear gloves too, but I don't usually wear gloves doing this. I already washed my hands. My mom, she never wore gloves. So this is my dog. I don't know if you can see her. Bizzo, she's nosy. So you want to cut it like this. So kind of like this, like smaller pieces like this. And then I'm going to put in a bowl. I'm going to put in a bowl that has a lid so I can marinate it. I'm going to pause it right here so I can cut through the meat, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me cut through every single piece of meat. So let me pause it. All right, I'm back. I cut all that meat up right there. It's a lot. I have a big family. Well, it's going to get bigger, but not for me. So I use 3 packages of meat, chuck, but that's a lot of meat. But like I said, I have a big family. Husband is working every single day at the ICU, and he's taking food back. So I try to have everything prepped so they can have stuff to take to work every day. And then when I work, I can have stuff every day. So we are going to meal prep other stuff, but it'll be with him too. But so I usually just do this, all this meat here. This is where I'll just add some of this sauce right here, this Korean barbecue marinade. I'll just pour a little bit on top, probably like half. Let's see, that's half, a little bit half. Like I said, I don't like to use it too much because it's really sweet. So what I usually do is, I like fresh garlic in mine. It's just a pain in the butt trying to cut all the fresh garlic on there. So I'll do a couple, but actually I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use this jar with some garlic in it. So I'm just trying to get it all prepped. So it needs to marinate for a while. So I want it to marinate probably for a couple hours before I prep it, before I prepare it. I like to barbecue it, but it's slow on the barbecue, so we'll just cook it inside here. So let me get a spoon. And I'll just put like a couple scoops, not full scoops, a couple scoops of this into the meat. Like I said, I don't measure this, so I don't really know like how much to put in. I'm just guessing on it. We use the sodium free, the low sodium one. If you don't want to use this, if I don't have this available, I just make my own. My mom just said it's the same recipe for all the Korean dishes. It's usually soy sauce, sesame oil, sesame seeds, garlic, and some sugar. That's basic recipe for everything, for any Korean dish. It's almost everything the same there. So some of this. And then sesame seeds. So my family here, we don't have regular sugar. This is the sugar we use. I just use these. I don't use regular sugar. My kids don't even know I don't use regular sugar, so I use that. All right, let me pause it really fast to get some gloves, and I'll show you what I'm doing next. I don't know where it left off, but we usually use lettuce wraps. But this one I'll let marinate probably for a couple hours. The rice just clicked. So what I'm gonna do in a few minutes is make that kimchi fried rice. But I'm gonna put a lid on this. I'm gonna marinate it for a little bit. Jacob, come here. I'm gonna have Jacob smell it to see if he thinks it smells right. Mr. Expert. Smell this and see if you think it's right. Yeah? Will you hand me the lid? He is supposed to be helping me in this video, and he's not.
Wait, where? What is it?
That plastic lid.
That is a bathroom.
Ew, don't talk about bathroom while I'm cooking. All right, so it's all ready to go into the refrigerator. Like I said, here's my kimchi. For those of you who like kimchi, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm using some of this mixture for my fried rice. I'm just doing it the lazy way. It is Saturday. I just don't want to put a lot of effort into it. We've had a little bit of a bad day. So I just kind of want to hurry up and get this meal done. And it is now 4:20 or 24. 4:24. Husband comes home in 2 hours from ICU. I'd like him to have his food already. He works really hard. He works super hard. He works almost every day. And so I want to have everything ready for him. I will show you after everything's cooked and done. Okay? Bye. All right, so I'm gonna do the rice. My rice is done. Looks good. I'm gonna put some oil in here. This is a fried rice. Some sesame oil, so I don't have to add it later. Depending on how much I wanna make, let me pause it. All right, so I put some of the meat in here. It'll just help it to be a little bit more flavorful. So I'm gonna cook the meat that I just made, just adding a little bit to this fried rice. The issues we had this morning was with my daughter that's in Vegas. We're trying to get her over here. It's just, we've been trying to get over here since October. So it's just been little issues we've been going back and forth with. A little bit more done. My dogs are like all over here. They smell the meat. They're crazy. I'm gonna have a lot of more videos with my dogs. It's crazy. So it's actually supposed to go pick up my daughter, but again, it's just another excuse. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully we hear from her today. All right, so the meat's about done. All right, now I can put my rice in. So I put it on like kind of high heat. So depending on how much you want to make is how much rice I want to put in. So just big heapfuls of rice. So I'm probably going to put in like 4 and then stir it up and see how it looks. After that, we're so new at this taping. It's just hard to figure out what kind of background to do, what to say, how I sound. I don't even know. But I promise you it won't always be me doing this. But I just thought I'd help you guys do a little video today, just showing you guys what we usually do. I usually do on my day off is cook for my family. They love Korean food. I make Korean food for them all the time. I don't know. Las Vegas had way more Korean grocery stores than here in Phoenix. You have to go far away for it. I went to Lee's, and I was very disappointing in that. So I'm gonna put, so usually I put corn and like the frozen vegetables, but I didn't have any frozen vegetables, and Faith just made my corn for her Korean corn. So I'm just putting some broccoli, onions, and garlic in here. This is the only way I can get my family to eat vegetables, my kids. So it gives it kind of a color, a little bit color. So I'll kind of figure out if I need to put more rice in here. I don't know, you guys don't have to do it this way. This is just how my family likes it. This makes me really miss my mother. My mother's been passed away for almost 10 years, I think, 10 years. What's funny is that I used to ask her what she's gonna make for food every day, and she'd be like, I don't know. And then I asked her one time, like, how do you know what to make for dinner? Like, how do you know what to make for dinner for me and my father? And she would say, I don't know, I just got this weird taste in my mouth or this weird feeling, and then I would make it. And I'm like, what? And then so, funny, I do that too. Like, I'll be thinking about something, I'll smell something, I'm like, hey, I'll make that. But Victor and I work, on the days that we work, I don't even feel like cooking. I just try to meal prep for the week and have them to have dinner for that. So with this, I'll add a little more garlic to it. Our garlic is good for you. I'm not going to add the kimchi in yet because the kimchi will really overpower it. So it's got a pretty little color to it. I'm going to add some soy sauce. Actually, I'll just pack it. I don't know. I'm going to try this packet. I don't know if this is a good packet or not. It says it is, but we'll see. Let's add a little bit, not too much. Stir that in. This is my wok. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to get in my camera there. I put soy sauce in it. Like I said, the Korean recipe for almost everything is sesame oil, soy sauce, and sugar, and sesame seeds. So 1 packet of this little sugar. My kids don't know I use that. All right. I'll put a little pepper in there, and now I'm gonna put, that should be good. What I'm gonna do is put the kimchi in right now. This is the kimchi I just cut, fermented, like I said. It's better if it's fermented, not fresh. See how it gives it like a nice little color? What are you guys doing? Hey, hey, get off of her, get off of her. Mishka, Mishka. These dogs, I'm telling you. Victor wants to get rid of one of our dogs, but I'm like, I've had her for 4 years. I'm not getting rid of her. All right, so we're at that point. I'm going to taste it. Oh my gosh, Faith.
Hi, guys.
They can't. Well, they can't see you.
What does it taste like?
Like kimchi fried rice. I actually think it needs more kimchi, but I'm gonna have Jacob tell Jacob to come here and taste this before.
Jessica! Come here!
I might use the juice from here. Taste this and you see what you think of this taste, but let me stir it. I just put the sauce in there.
She doesn't know what it tastes like?
No, for you to taste it, see if you want more kimchi in it. You asked for this. How's it look?
Yeah.
All right, here. Blow.
I think a little bit more.
More what?
Kimchi.
Yeah? All right, you stir it for them. I will cut more kimchi.
Chef Jacob.
You should learn how to make Korean food. When did you start liking kimchi?
Remember like that one time we had?
Which time would that be? Just recently?
I never had kimchi. I probably did, but
We went to Sizzle in the Arrowhead Mall. Stir it.
that's not well.
Well, here, let me stir.
Yeah, it's like hard.
Give me that eggs. The final thing is the eggs. Right there in the bowl. I just scrambled a couple eggs.
Should I pour it?
Yeah, pour it everywhere. Oh, let me turn it up.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Pour it all over. I turned it down on accident. Oh, they can't see it. Right there. So he just poured egg in it. So I'll just stir the egg in a little bit. Make sure it's fully done. He had me add more kimchi. That's on him. If you don't like it, that's on him. I accidentally turned down the heat too. So we'll let it sit for a minute while the egg cooks in it. But like I said, I don't know, this is basic. It's a lot of work at first, but he's been requesting it for a while. We went to Sizzle in Arrowhead, like I said. Kind of a bougie Korean restaurant, nothing like we're used to. And he had kimchi fried rice because I always order, well, I actually ordered kimchi pancake, and kimchi fried rice, and he loved it. And I'm shocked because he never asked for kimchi before. So, all right. So that's it for today.